all working midnight shift. I heard Kyle, Officer Sheridan, get on the radio and say that he asked our dispatch if they had taken any information about a structure fire. Officer Murtiff, who was working an extra patrol detail as snow removal for the city, happened to be in the immediate area. All three of us arrived on scene to fully engulf structure fire. And I can tell you, in 10 years of law enforcement, I've seen my fair share of fires, but this building was completely burning. Amazing amount of smoke coming from the north side out of people's apartments that had already evacuated. Ben was able to locate a woman. Ben took it upon himself to actually carry her across the street. Many of the people that were already outside were not suited for the elements, as it was, I believe, 12 degrees that night. Kyle Sheridan and I went up to the third floor. Kyle was able to locate a gentleman in his apartment. Kyle and I made contact with a gentleman and were able to walk him out. We believed everybody was out. I ordered all my officers to stand down at that point because of the smoke and the fire. All in all, the 27 occupants of the 18 apartments were all accounted for and safely removed from the building. You know, we swore an oath, and if life is in what we deem, grave jeopardy, obviously it's a judgment call, and my call when I pulled up that night, seeing the amount of flames coming from the south side of the building. Thank God everybody was able to be accounted for, and all 27 survived. The very first thing I said when I pulled up on scene, for our headquarters to get in contact with the Red Cross. And I think that helped for the fact that we really didn't have to keep them on scene for much longer than they needed to be. We had them all in hotels and everything else within a matter of, I think it was in maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours. I gotta be honest, my wife and I talk about, a lot of stuff that we deal with at work and whatnot. And, I'm sure there's people that get into law enforcement for recognition and whatever. Most of us, if we're being completely honest with ourselves, we enjoy that adrenaline rush. I don't know if that's a good thing to say nowadays, but so getting nominated for an award, it doesn't really feel like I should get an award because it's kind of our job. It's nice, and recognition's always a wonderful thing to have. And so I do want you guys to know that I do, and my officers do appreciate it.